Hi, and welcome to NicheCraft. My name is Kassi, and I'm your host. And if you're looking for my February giveaway, you are in the right spot. I have so many items for you in this giveaway. They didn't all fit in the picture. Before I go through the items in this giveaway, though, I'd like to ask that you watch this video to the end before entering so that you know everything in the giveaway and you know all the giveaway terms. This giveaway is open to residents of the United States and Canada only. This channel is too small to ship internationally. However, when I reach either 5,000 subscribers or 50 channel members, I will open up these giveaways worldwide, okay? So if you're watching from a different country and you're like, but I really want to be able to enter these giveaways, go ahead and try to get more people to subscribe and all of that, and maybe we'll be able to have next giveaway ship out to you guys. All right. Okay. So that said, where should I start? How about let's start with the puzzle, because I think that's what I usually do. So we have a 500 piece spring hook puzzle. And this is a craft drawer, and you've got thread and buttons, measuring tapes, and just in glitter here. It's just all sorts of crafty items here in this. And this would be a really nice puzzle to include in my giveaway, because while we like to craft, there's other things that we also like to do. And puzzles are really nice to just kind of zone out and get your mind busy doing something. It's healthy for your mind. Plus, it also has to do with other crafts. And I just thought that it would be great for you guys. So we've got this puzzle. Before I get anything else out, just because I don't want to cover up these cute little either llamas or alpacas, I want to mention that this canvas tote is actually brought to you by WhiskF. They sent this to me for free, and I did a review of them, and I have the other bags that I got from them in that review if you want to check it out. But this tote is from WhiskF, and if you want to know more about WhiskF, I do have a link in the description directly to this particular tote, and then I'll also have one with 5% off. Okay, so you can get this for 5% off if you just use the code in my description. Okay, guys. All right, now that I've got that out of the way, I just wanted to say I love this llama tote. I thought it was really cute, and I thought it would be good for this part of winter where it's really cold and maybe seems dark outside, and we've got little snowflakes here. But you know, this time of the year we try to remember the blessings we have in the people that we love, and that doesn't just mean a sweetheart. You know, we've got our friends and we've got the things that we love and all of that, and I thought that this was a really good message for that. So we've got this, and then I also like to include a regular kind of like cottony canvas tote. So I have one that I just picked it out because it matched the little stripes here on them, so I thought that that would be another nice tote to add. So I'm kind of putting this off to the side so that I have some more room. I always like to include also coloring books. So for this giveaway, I've got the Calming Crochet coloring book that's in most of my giveaways. And then I also have this one that is a Japanese designs coloring book, which I thought was cool. And of course, they're both from Creative Haven. So just wanted to mention that. And of course, with those, I also have, let me reach over, sorry about that. I also have the Crayola colored pencils. And if you're not into coloring, that's fine. These adult coloring books make great gifts for people, and even for your kids, maybe if they're into things. But I try to, like I said, I try to keep this open to all kinds of crafters for all of our artistic desires and all of that. So I try to include a little bit of extra stuff here for you. And I'm looking for the other kinds of extra stuff here. Yeah. So we've got these kind of yarn themed socks. These are black and white with the little sheep on them. I think they're so cute. And so these are just some socks that I thought that it would be nice to keep in here. I've got a Lion brand magnet. It's great for your refrigerator. These will hold up a lot of stuff. So if you have a bunch of schoolwork that you want to display and stuff like that, these Lion brand magnets are nice for that. And let's see here. I've also have a color wheel. This is really good for picking out colors, and it also teaches you all sorts of things about primary, tertiary, secondary colors, hues and tints and tones, and all sorts of stuff, and like what happens if you mix different colors with them. This is a smaller one than I usually include in my giveaways, but I liked it because it's nice and compact. And on the back you also have the different tones and tints there, and again, these are the, you know, the triad and the split complementaries and the complementary colors and all of that kind of stuff. So anyway, I thought this would be really great. It even has a grayscale, which is great, so I'm including that in here too. So let's get to the crochet notions pouch, okay? And the first thing I like to mention is the crochet hooks. So these crochet hooks are actually the ones that I like to use the best. They have these little grippers that are kind of rubber feeling, and they just feel nice in my hands. And they're not the inline crochet hooks. Maybe I should have taken them out of the little plastic wrap, but anyway, they're not inline, they're rounded crochet hooks here, and you have size 2 millimeters up to 8 millimeters, which is size B through L, so that's a nice set. It comes with some metal darning needles. It's got some diaper pin stitch markers, so I thought that would be a cool set to include here, especially since they're the crochet hooks that I like to use, right? And then I have this notions pouch. Unfortunately, I couldn't get any more in, so it doesn't really match as well, but it is a nice, you know, it's still in winter and everything. So we've got this notions pouch here, and let's look at the stuff that we're going to put in this notions pouch. What do we got here? I'm kind of getting it out here. Okay, so we have 2 different kinds of measuring tapes. We've got the one that, for me, I prefer to measure, like, you know, body measurements with these that are a little bit more, they're a little bit better for measuring body measurements. And then I also have one of these little compact ones that you pull out and you push back in like that. We have our row counter, and what you do is you hit this big button to turn it on, and then every time you finish a row you keep touching that to move to the next row, and to clear it you push down this small button and it goes back to 0. Alright, and it turns off by itself. You can wear it around your finger if you want, or you just lay it flat. That's what I do with mine. So I'm going to put that in there. We also have the crochet hook keychain that I always like to include. I think these are so cool. I really like them. And these are 3, 4, and 5 millimeter crochet hooks. I've never actually tried to crochet with them, but I thought that they'd make a cute gift. So, you know, there's those metal needles that come with your crochet hooks, but I also wanted to include a couple of plastic ones, because these are really the best ones for me. I personally like them the best. So they're just real flexible, and it's easier to get the yarn through them. So I wanted to make sure I included that in here as well. And we have the crane scissors that I always include. This has got kind of a pinkish tint. I would call it maybe more rose gold. And so we've got these. And let's get some more of these notions out here. We've got some buttons here. I've got the pink ones that would match the little stripes on the blankets and the little boots on this one. And then I also have the gray ones, which match this gray color of the tote. So I thought that those would be cute to add. And now these are from me. These are from my Etsy store, okay guys? And if you want some of these of your own, you can just go to my Etsy store and you can find them real easy. They're my stitch markers. These are little sneakers, and I think they're kind of cute because they look like 80s colors. I don't know if these have come back or not, but if they have, my kids haven't gotten any that look like this. But anyway, so we've got 3 tennis shoes, sneakers, whatever you call them. We've got 3 of them. All right. And then I also have 3 elephant stitch markers. And if you look closely, you can see that there's a pink one, a gray one, and a blue one. And these are also available in my Etsy store. I've got a lot of these as well. So if you want to go there for the elephant stitch markers or those, or if you just want to check out all of my stitch markers, I've got tons of them. I even have kitty cat stitch markers. Is kind of the ones that I sell the most of. So I just wanted to mention that. And then we have these little, this is Eau Colin is the brand, and we have a eucalyptus scented and a lavender scented laundry soap for wool yarn. And I just love these. These are just a single-use one, but I thought that it would be nice to include these. What's really cool about this is that you don't even really have to rinse them, because the soap is designed so that you don't have to rinse out the yarn once you wash them. I just think that's really cool. So I've included a couple of those in there. So that is the Notions pouch. We're going to go ahead and put some of the other things in here. I don't think this will fit. Nope. But we'll just kind of try to keep this nice and clear, because I have a lot of stuff for you guys. Okay, and then we have the 2 notebooks. I always like to include a field book because they're just nice size to keep in your tote, and keep in your project bag to just take notes about whatever it is you're making, all of that. But then, of course, the crochet pattern book and everything, or project book, I mean, where you can, it's got a table of contents where you write the name on it and what page it is and everything. But then you've got the project pages here, which are nice, because it's just got everything that you need to remember for that project. So if you ever want to recreate something, or if you want to know what you did wrong or whatever, you can just keep it in this. And I write in mine every time I start a new project. So I mean, I use this, so and I think the quote on it is really cute. I do have other designs, but I just wanted to stick with this one in this giveaway because I really like it. So in addition to that, we've got a pink and white, what are they called? Are they ballpoint pens? I was trying to remember what kind they were. But yeah, they just, they're just like that. And I just wanted to include these so you have something to write with. Alrighty, so I've been talking about how my giveaway is really big, and it is. And now we're to the yarn. Okay, so this first yarn here that I have, let me get it here. This might look familiar to some of you. Some of you who haven't seen all of my videos would be like, what? Why is that supposed to be familiar? Well, it's made by somebody you might, somebody you might recognize. Yeah, so this is my Vice and Virtue line. And this is Lust. And actually, the way that I did this was that when I was first dyeing my Vice and Virtue themed colorway for the week of last week, I made this colorway was the one that I was going to go with, but then I thought that the purple and red looked really good together, so I decided to give it up to my subscribers to vote for which one was the more lusty looking yarn. And they liked the pink in there too, so I decided to keep the pink in there. This one's a little bit different because the way I'm making it now is that I'm dyeing the whole yarn pink before I add the purple and the red, and because of that, the purple and the red show up as a little bit different hues than they do in this, but this was the winner. So I just wanted to mention that. And let me tell you about this yarn. It's a DK3 weight. Just so you see it against my finger, you can kind of tell. All right. It's part of the Vice and Virtue line, which is going to be a 14 different colorway set, and we were on Lust this past week. So this is called Lust, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, 246 yards, and it has these little icons for hand wash and lay flat to dry. I just want to mention that, you know, anytime you have dyed yarn, the artisan is going to make sure it doesn't run and all of that, and I've done that. But there's a thing about washing it in warm or hot water. If you wash this in warm or hot water, this dye will probably run. Okay, and so just remember to wash this in cold water, and that's going to be true of any yarn. You know, if you don't want it to run, wash it in cool water, just because what happens is the fiber binds to the dye. Okay, and when you put warm water on any kind of protein fiber, like wool or alpaca, anything, silk, anything that's a protein fiber, what happens is that fiber, it opens up. It's got these little microscopic places inside of here that open up when it gets hot. And that's how you put the dye in there, right? And so then you close it up basically by doing the washing process, right? When you wash at the very end. So if you put it back into hot or warm water, it causes those fibers to open back up, and then the dye leaks out. So that's why that happens. I know you guys probably didn't need that whole explanation, but I think it's cool, and I'm a know-it-all, so I just wanted to throw that in. So yep, I totally knew that. But anyway, yeah, and I'm really proud of my little stamps here. I think they're cool. See? Yeah. I made it so that I could just write in this stuff, the extra stuff. 246 yards. This is almost 500 yards, so you can do a lot of stuff with this. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, I know I'm hearing you guys through the screen saying, "Come on, Kassi, show us the rest of the yarn that you've got." So I am. So this yarn, I love this yarn. I don't know if you can see. Can you see just how shiny that is? That is a testament to just how soft this yarn is. It's soft. It is acrylic yarn though. Yeah, it is. Let's see if I can find the specs here. 100% premium acrylic. It's apparently non-pilling yarn as well, which means that it doesn't get those little dotties on it. You know, when you wear it. I personally want to make a sweater out of some of this yarn because it's so soft, but I included enough yarn in this giveaway that you can make a blanket. And I've got this color and this brown color. So the color is a number, so I can't tell you what the actual color name is. But it's like this teal and kind of like sand brown color, so it kind of looks like an ocean shore, maybe something like that. So we don't just have 4 of them because that's all that would fit in the picture. I actually have, is it 6? Is that what you got? No, it's even more. We have here 8 of these skeins of this that are going into this giveaway. So you know, that's enough definitely to make a sweater, or it's enough to make a throw, and that it's 1,500 yards. So that would make a good throw or sweater if you want to make a sweater, a two-tone sweater, or if you want to make 2 different sweaters, if that's even enough to make maybe some child-size sweaters or whatever. You can make whatever you want with this, basically. All right. So I'm really excited about that. I also wanted to include some cotton yarn. So I really like this Babe soft cotton worsted, and it's put out by Euro Baby. It is just really soft. It's the kind of cotton that's like kind of like a microfiber feel to it, you know. And let me tell you about it. This one's called Sweet Dream. It's color 115. This is a 4 medium weight. I'd actually say that compared to that DK weight yarn though, this DK weight and this is about the same size to me. So just know that it leans on the smaller side of 4, and that this leads on the bigger side of 3. All right, and it's 55% acrylic. For some reason I thought this was all cotton, but apparently it's 55% acrylic and 45% cotton. It's a 3.5 2 ounce 100 gram, 246 yards in this. So again, we've got this, which is almost 500 yards, so another thing you can do a lot of damage with. But that's not it. I included this Mary Maxim cotton socks. I think that this looks like those little peppermints. But anyway, I love making socks, and I have been really into it lately. So I just wanted to make sure I gave you guys enough to make 2 socks out of this Mary Maxim cotton sock yarn. It is a 1 super fine weight. Each one of these made in Turkey. This color is actually called winey, like wine. Why? So I suppose it's supposed to look like wine. Trying to find out the yardage here and everything for you guys. Yeah, here we go. 470 yards, that's 430 meters. 56% cotton, 35% acrylic, 9% polyamide. Yeah, that it feels like nylon though. It feels like a cotton nylon blend. So anyway, I really thought that these cottons would be good. And then I have something really special, especially for you guys who are upset like me that Knit Crate's going out of business. And it actually went out of business in December. We have some Knitology Wisp. This was put out by Knit Crate before they went out of business. I don't know if it's showing up real well on the camera, but this is a very deep purple. It like on my camera, if I'm looking at it, it looks kind of blue to me for some reason. But I did set the white balance real well before I brought these on, so just wanted to make sure you could see it right, and you knew that this is like kind of a deep purple. It is just straight out like Crayola crayon purple, pretty much. And then this is a nice dark green. I would call this like right in the middle of hunter and forest greens. Very beautiful. They go together really well. Let me tell you about these. So this is from the Knitology Wisp Conservatory line. It's 100% merino wool. It's a DK weight, 236 yards or 215 meters in each one of these. Hand wash gently, dry flat. And it suggests a size 4.5 to 5.5 millimeters. If I remember correctly, that's either a size G through I. Yeah. G through I. So you could use a size G, H, or I with this. That's what's recommended. Of course, you can use whatever one you want. But I just thought that these together would make really pretty project. And last, we have the Noro. I love all of these spring colors, and I think it's so important to remember that spring's gonna come again, especially when we are in this cold winter. We've got a winter warning right now in Arkansas. We're in the deep south, guys. It's crazy just how brutal winter has been this year. But remember, the spring's coming again with all these beautiful spring colors. And I just thought that adding this Japanese Noro yarn would be a really great addition. So that said, that is all that's in the giveaway. Isn't that amazing? So I've got all of this yarn, enough to make a throw over here in this giveaway. And now it's time for me to tell you about the terms and conditions. So this is how you enter, okay? So make sure that you pay attention. Again, this giveaway is open to residents of the United States and Canada only. This channel's too small to ship internationally, but when I reach 5,000 subscribers, our 50 channel members, I'll open up these giveaways worldwide, okay guys? All right, YouTube is not affiliated with this giveaway in any way. This giveaway is funded by me for subscribers to NicheCraft. This giveaway also includes items sponsored by Whisk F, and that's that bag, and subscribers who have donated to the channel through the channel wish list. Some of these items that are in this giveaway were donated to the channel. If you look in the description, I have an Amazon wish list for the channel. All of that goes back to the channel, goes back to giveaways and all of that kind of stuff. I do have some items in there that I use, for example, to dye yarn and to make my stitch markers and stuff like that. But besides that, you know, everything goes back to the channel or goes to my Etsy store. All right, guys? So, to enter this giveaway, you must subscribe to NicheCraft. You also must like this video, and you need to leave me a specific comment. So here's the deal, guys. I'm looking for more yarn places to shop, not only online, but also brick and mortar stores. And so I'd like for you to leave me a comment with your favorite place to shop for yarn in the comment section. So if you're like, well, I kind of pick and choose all over the place, like I do, you know, because I don't know what I would be able to say if somebody asked me to leave that comment. I'd just like you to leave at least one shop name, and if you have more, then go ahead and list them all if you don't mind. And that's just because I want to know all the different places to shop for yarn. You know, I just want to know if there's any new places I could go for mystery boxes, for example, or other sites where I can purchase yarn for a good value. I just want to know. All right. So I thought that I could have you help me out by giving me names of some shops, and help yourself out, because all you have to do is let me know so that you can win all of this wonderful yarn. Okay. Leave a comment with your favorite place to shop for yarn in the comment section. I will choose a winner by random comment picker at 6 p.m. on Friday, February 17th, 2023. And I will stick with that schedule. And I will, because I have another giveaway for February that's going to start on the 18th. And I just want to make sure that I get both of them in. All right. So I will pick a winner to this giveaway right here at 6 p.m. Friday, February 17th, 2023. The winner must answer the question, what is your favorite place to shop for yarn, or leave a yarn shop in the comment section in order to qualify. All right. So if I do the random comment picker and it comes up and somebody's commented back and they've not said their favorite place to shop, then unfortunately that's not going to be included or considered a qualifying comment. So make sure that you answer that question. Once selected, the winner must email me with a mailing address within 10 days of the winner announcement. All right, guys. So thanks so much for watching this video to the end, liking and subscribing to my channel. If you'd like to sponsor a giveaway or help the channel out, you can do so by sending items through the channel wish list, reaching out to me with your idea through my email address, becoming a channel member, supporting my small business at my Etsy store. I have mystery boxes, hand-dyed yarn and stitch markers, and shopping for items through the affiliate links in the video description. So I want to say good luck to all who winter, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye for now.